I'm Catherine Drummond-Herdman and we're here at Macmillan Castle, which is where I was born and lived all my life here, been away and come back. And it's in the sunny Castle of Gowrie, which is between Perth and Dundee. We're quite a small farm. We've got just under 300 acres. And my husband says we're basically a castle croft because we've got a little bit of land with, as he says, a big liability in the middle. And it's just pulling in all the different sides to make it work and balancing that out with family life. 2005 my mother died and we moved back, and my husband was away during the week and the children went to day school, and we sort of got things organised. There was a lot of things to do on the estate to renew and modernise, and we worked our way through that. And then I got a cancer diagnosis which slowed me down. And then when you have cancer you think, well, what can I do to get through it, and is there anything I can do to make myself feel better? And I was casting about, and I had a group of friends that were growing tea, and as I had started drinking green tea I thought, oh, let's try that. And they were growing from seed, and I thought, if I grow from seed it's going to be in the greenhouse, so I'm going to have to walk down the garden every day to check on my tea seeds. So we did that, and I did that, and it's been a really interesting journey with the tea growing and meeting a whole new group of people as well. And in fact I then also went out to Kyoto to a tea conference, which was an amazing experience. So you just don't quite know where things are going to go, so there's always a silver lining. So the cancer diagnosis is quite a big thing. You think, oh, it was interesting. I think I know I've got cancer, and I just head in the sand. Like, I think I had breast cancer. A lot of women, it's exactly the same. You do not want to go to the doctor to be told that you've got breast cancer, so you don't go. So it gets worse. So I had a dream, and my mother was in the dream, and there were two other people who actually, one of them turned out, it was so weird, it was the surgeon and one of the other doctors. And I can remember my mother being so cross and saying, go to the doctor. And I woke up with this tremendous feeling of, I am such an idiot, I've got to go to the doctor. And but going and actually being told you've got cancer is a tough thing, and it doesn't really sink in, but you think, well, doing something helps you cope with it. And what really helped was the Maggie Centre. And the Maggie Centre is the most wonderful place. They are there, they support people with cancer and their families and their friends, and they are just there. And even so, I had 10 years of treatment, and so even now I will sometimes pop in, just have a cup of tea, and they are such a nice group of people. It's just wonderful what they do for people. Yeah, so when you have a cancer diagnosis, I think the hardest thing is perhaps telling your family, and you have to do it on the phone, and you have to do it not once, not twice. If you've got a big family like me, it's quite a lot of times. So you're exhausted, they're all exhausted, everyone's stressed. But everyone gathered for Christmas, and we had a wonderful time together. And then my niece came, and she came for 10 days, and then my sisters came, and they all sort of came through, and I had a really strong group of female friends who took me to the appointments. And I think it's support. You just need a lot of support. For me, walking is a really important way of keeping my mental stability and sifting through what I'm doing on the day. I like being outside, and I do hate doing things on the computer. So I start off my day with a walk and a cup of green tea, and I've got this wonderful connection. He's called Sensei Soisen in Japan, and they send out a packet of tea every couple of months. So we sit down and I drink tea in the mornings, and I think of my link with Japan, and I think of the tea. So it's almost like a meditative moment I take out of the day, and then I'll go walking and the dog and back into the day. I go swimming a lot. In Dundee there's a huge Olympic-sized pool, and it's great. You don't have to swim for far. You keep swimming and you don't have to count the lengths, because you It takes me, I don't know, about 3 minutes to get down to the end of the pool and then 3 minutes back, and it's great. And it's bright and jolly. With Farmstrong, it just shows how important it is connecting with each other, connecting with a small community and then in your wider community. And you just never know what you say or how you help just taking time out. It really helps who it's going to help or what you're going to do to benefit somebody else. And hearing other people discussing their situations, it's really beneficial. Farmstrong is really important to bring people back together again and connecting with the communities as well, and just reconnecting people and giving them the support they need. I think it's a really good organisation, really good charity.